Om Shanti. Sweet children, the bestower of liberation in life, who grants salvation to all, has now become your father. You are his children. Therefore, you should have a great deal of intoxication. Intoxication is nasha, that boda irumbudu, the great deal of intoxication. Question: which children's intellects are unable to have remembrance of Baba constantly? Which children's intellects are unable to have remembrance of of Baba constantly? The intellects of those who do not have full faith are unable to have constant remembrance of Baba. So they have some doubt on the other. They do not know who is teaching them, who is it they would remember. So those who recognize him accurately and who remember him become absolved of their sins. So the Father himself comes and gives you the accurate introduction of himself and his home, like his our home. Shiva was home and our home. So of himself and his home. So intellects, Baba says that unable to have remembrance based on the faith. So faith is important. And also the faith that Baba is also our teacher. Om Shanti. All of you children constantly remember the meaning of Om Shanti. Om means I'm a soul and Shanti is peace. I'm a soul and my home is of the land of Nirvana, the incorporeal world. Although people make effort on the path of devotion, they do not know where they have to go. They do not know what gives happiness and what causes sorrow. They have sacrificial fires, do tapasya, make donations, and perform charity, etc. And yet they continue to come down the ladder because they think it is charity, but they are also making others to become more and more body conscious. Suppose that they give them food to body conscious people, so they are also indulging in body conscious acts. So it is as if they also get a share market share. I don't know. So it is not considered as donation or charity because like you are giving milk to a snake, so snake will bite only. So they do not know what gives happiness and what causes sorrow. They have sacrificial fires, do tapasya, make donations, and perform charity, etc. And yet they continue to come down the ladder. You have now received this knowledge. Therefore, your devotion has now come to an end. Devotion means you are looking for the crown of purity and also the crown of the diamond crown, ruling crown. Or says you lost both, now you are getting it back. So the more and more you are self-sovereign, you will get that. And then the more you remain pure, you will have peace and happiness. So then you are not, there is no need to ask for this. Now you have to make effort. Correct. So there you are asking, now you are making effort. So devotion has come to an end. So the atmosphere of loud bells ringing, etc., has all ended. Toing, toing, like that. The Mother Coil also, there in this church also, they are dying, all your money. So all that now stopped. So the atmosphere of loud bells ringing, etc., has all ended. There would surely be a difference between that new world and this old world. That new world is a pure world. You children now have that land of happiness in your intellects. That land of happiness is called heaven, and this land of sorrow is called hell. They say Ashogavanam, Ashokvatika, and Shokvatika. But Sita was in Shokvatika, but they said she was taken to Ashokvatika. Ashogavanam, she was, Ashogavan means there should not be any sorrow, but she was sitting alone. So here, Baba says this world is Shokvatika, not Ashokvatika, Hotel Ashoka, but the world is Shokvatika. Even though King Ashoka, but everybody's sad. He killed everyone. Then the name is Ashokan. How come that be? He'll definitely be Shogun. He'll also be sad. King Ashoka. So that land of happiness is called heaven, and this land of sorrow is called hell. Human beings want peace, but no one can go to the land of peace. So the father says, until I come here in Bharat without much, I don't know what is that word, without children, cannot, without me, you children cannot return home. Combine both the words. So until I come here in Bharat, without me, you children cannot return home. It is only in Bharat that the birth of Shiva is remembered. The incorporeal definitely comes into a corporeal form. Can a soul do anything without a body? Unless the soul has a body, he continues to wander. Suppose the soul commits suicide, then the soul has to hang around because subtle body there, no physical body. He can even enter someone else's body. And some souls are good, whereas some are very mischievous and can make another person go bad. Like, dual personality is there. Sometimes, like, so they have different behavior. So, because someone else has occupied territory, like Palestine or whatever, Israel occupied. These people gone and occupied others' territory. So you can even enter someone else's body, he or she. So the body, some souls are good, whereas some are very mischievous and can make another person go mad. A soul definitely needs a body. So in the same way, if the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, did not have a body, what would he come and do in Bharat? Bharat is an imperishable land. In the Golden Age, there is only the one land of Bharat. All the other lands will have been destroyed. It is remembered that there used to be the original eternal deity religion. Those people speak of the original eternal Hindu religion. So, whereas Baba says it is Sanatana Dharma, Adi Sanatan Devi Devta Dharma. In fact, there were no Hindus in the beginning. There were only deities. Those who live in Europe call themselves Christians. You would not say that they belong to the European religion. So the people who live in Hindustan say that they belong to the Hindu religion. So, like, Indus Valley, like that, Sindhu Samaveli. Those who belong to the elevated deity religion have become corrupt in their religion while going around the cycle of 84 births. Only those who belong to the deity religion will come here. If they do not have faith, you can understand that they do not belong to this religion. Although they may be sitting here, they will not be able to understand this. There may be those who will claim a low status among the subjects there. Everyone wants peace and happiness, but that only exists in the golden age. Not everyone can go to the land of happiness. All the religions come into existence at their own time. The branches emerge. So there are innumerable religions, and the tree continues to grow like twigs, then small branches. The main part, the trunk, is the deity religion, and then there are the three tubes. So like Abraham, Judaism, then Baba says Christian, Buddhism, then Christianity. There are three tubes. Those other religions cannot exist in heaven. So the new religions start to emerge when the Copper Age begins. This is called the variety human tree. The variety form image is different from this tree of the variety of religions. So Virat Rope is like a golden age, silver age. So every branch also has got the four different colors. So variety religion is from bottom, the roots, and then the stem. So the same way as Swastik also, golden, silver, copper, and diamond. Here again, Virat means Brahmins, and then the deities, the warriors, then businessmen, then the downtrodden, Shudras. There are many types of human being. You know how many religions there are. So in the beginning of the golden age, there was only the one religion. It was the new world. So those who live abroad also know that ancient Bharat was paradise and that it was very wealthy. This is why Bharat receives a great deal of respect. When a wealthy person becomes poor, others have compassion for him. Look how poor Bharat has now become. So everyone gives a loan or something like that. This too is part of the drama. So they even say God is the most merciful one and he comes in Bharat. It is surely the wealthy who have compassion for the poor. So the Father has unlimited wealth, in terms of knowledge and power and virtues. So the Father has unlimited wealth. He is ocean and makes us highest on high. So Baba comes to help the poor, beggar to prince. So the Father has unlimited wealth and makes us the highest on high. So you should also have the intoxication of whose children you have become. So we are the children of the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, Shiva, and one who is called the bestower of liberation in life and the bestower of salvation. Salvation means liberation, mukti. Liberation in life exists first in the golden age. So here there is bondage in life. So people on the path of devotion call out, Baba, liberate me from bondages. Because everywhere there is some, force to perform action. They are not a freedom. They are forcing them. Baba, liberate me from bondages. He can no longer call out in this way. You know that the Father is the ocean of knowledge. So, sometime in the past, people were even buying people and selling people like slaves. So what is all this? Like you buy a goat or cow. So like that. They're selling also cows. The human beings were sold like 10 dinar, like that. What is all this? So how they caught hold of them, we do not know. They purchase from someone and then they are selling. Like now also, HR, human resources. So do you want to hire me? Whether this only per hour, 70 dirhams. Like that. We are selling ourselves. Right. And they are selling. Yeah, we are selling ourselves. Application, please. May I sell myself to you, please? Like that. Then we will hire you. After some time, we will fire you. This is bondage in life. So liberation in life exists first in the golden age. Here there is bondage in life. People on path of devotion call out, Baba, liberate me from bondages. You can no longer call out in this way. You know that the Father is the ocean of knowledge. He explains the essence of the world history and geography. He is knowledgeful. This one himself says, I'm not God. You have to become detached from your bodies and become soul conscious. Baba says you have to become detached from your bodies and become soul conscious. You have to forget the whole world, including your own bodies. This one is not God. So Brahma is not God. We are called Babdala. So Shivama and Brahma, Babdala. The Father is the highest on high. This is an old impure body. So there is a price of just the one. You have to have yoga with him. Only then will you become pure. Otherwise, you can never become pure. Then at the end, there will be punishment experience through which your sins will be settled and you will return home. On the path of devotion, you have continued to listen to the mantra Hamso Soham. Now everyone become screen conscious. There's a big screen, small screen, everywhere screen. So movie screen. So they are saying addiction, screen addiction, online screen. So they have become screen conscious. Then at the end, there will be punishment experience through which your sins will be settled and you will return home. On the path of devotion, you continue to listen to the mantra Hamso Soham. I, the soul, I am the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, who is the soul. That wrong mantra diverted you away from God. So they keep thinking that they are also part and parcel of God. That day, Baba said, you are in my heart and I am in your heart means you love me and I also love you, reciprocating. Heart is means I obey you and also I carry you and you also take care of my purpose for which Baba has come. So Baba says that the Supreme, so who is Supreme Soul? I am also Soul, I am also Supreme Soul. That wrong mantra diverted you away from God, the Supreme Soul. So the Father says, children, it is completely wrong to say, I the Soul, I am the Supreme Soul. Aham Brahmasmi, they're saying like that. So the significance of the different castes has also been explained to you children. Like, Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Sudra. We are Brahmins and we are making effort to become deities. Then after become deities, we go into the warrior clan. So no one else knows how we take 84 births and in which clans. So you have now been adopted and come into the Brahmin religion. You have become children of Prajapita Brahma through Shivbhava. You also have that incorporeal souls originally belong to God's family in the soul world. We souls are residents of the incorporeal world and we then go into the corporeal world. So like first there is invisible plan there, then everything is concrete. We have to come here to play our parts. When we come here from up there, we take 8 birth in the deity clan. Then we go into the warrior clan and then the merchant clan. The father explains, you took this many birth in the deity clan and then this many birth in the warrior clan. The cycle is of 84 births. No one except you can receive this knowledge because we are adopted by the Supreme Father. So Supreme Father first adopts, then gives the knowledge. Gurukulam. No one except you can receive this knowledge. Those who belong to this religion will come here. The kingdom is being established. Some will become kings and queens, and others will become subjects. The Sun dynasty is the dynasty of 8. Lakshmi and Narayan the first, then Lakshmi Narayan the second, the third, etc. So then there will be the first, the second, the third, etc. in the warrior religion. So the father explains all of these subjects. Then the ocean of knowledge comes. When the ocean of knowledge comes, devotion comes to an end. Like when the sun comes, then there is no night. So the night finishes when the day begins. There is no type of stumbling in heaven. There is only rest and comfort. Means you are not wandering or falling down. Like there is no upheaval, like up and down. This drama is predestined. So the father comes at the time when the devotion calls end. Everyone definitely has to return home. Then everyone will come down number wise. When Christ comes, those who belong to his religion will also continue to come. Because Jesus Christ means love. Oh God, they do not know. Please forgive them. So if somebody slaps in one side and show them the other one. Do not punish like that. So look how many Christians there are. Christ is the seed of Christianity. The Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, Shiva, is the seed of the deity religion. The Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul establishes your religion, ancient deity religion. Who brought you into this Brahmin religion? The Father adopted you. Therefore, this small Brahmin religion was created through that. So the top knot of Brahmins has been remembered, like Kudmi, top knot. So the top knot is just a symbol, like sometimes they say antenna, like that. The other caste then follow and increase one by one. Only the father sits here and explains all of these aspects. So the father is the benefactor and he comes to benefit Bharat. He brings the most benefit you children. Look what you become from what you were. You become the masters of the land of immortality. Amaralok, land of immortality. You are now gaining victory over lust. So they say Kam Vikar, Kam Mahashatru. So you are now gaining victory over lust. There is no untimely death in heaven. There is no question of dying there. But you do change your costumes. Like they will feel that we are changing our dress. Just as a snake sheds its skin and takes another, so you'd also shed your old skins here and then take new skins in the new world. The golden age is called garden of flowers. There are never any bad words spoken there. Here there is only a bad company. So there is the company of Maya. That's why this is called the extreme depths of hell. Raurav Narak, extreme depths of hell. Too dark. When a building becomes very old, the municipality orders it to be vacated. The father also says, I come when the world becomes old. There is salvation through this knowledge. You are being taught Raj Yoga. There is nothing in devotion. Yes, by donating and performing charity, you receive temporary happiness. Means in the next birth only one birth. Sannyasis inspire kings to have disinterest in the world. Happiness here is like the droppings of a crow. The droppings of a crow in the night, it shines. But when the king found there is some golden coin, when he goes there and touches, it is the dropping of the crow. It was shining in the moonlight. So the காக்கையினுடைய எச்சில். So you children are now being taught to have unlimited disinterest. This world is old. Now remember the land of happiness. So then you will have there via the land of peace. Then you will go there via the land of peace. So land of peace, then land of happiness. Now this is a land of sorrow. Your accurate memorial of this time is in the Dilwala temple. It is in Mount Abu, Rajasthan. You are shown sitting in tapasya. In the in the ground floor, they are showing all are sitting in tapasya, and heaven is portrayed above in the ceiling. So otherwise, where else would heaven be shown? When a person dies, they say that he has gone to heaven because they consider heaven to be up above. However, there is nothing up above. Bharat becomes heaven, and Bharat becomes hell. So there are two times, not simultaneous. Bharat becomes heaven, and then Bharat becomes hell, like day and night. The temple is an accurate memorial. All of those temples are built later. There is no devotion in heaven. So golden and the silver ages, no temples. So there is nothing but happiness. So the Father comes and explains all the secrets to you children. The names of all souls keep changing. So every birth. The name of Shiva never changes. He does not have a body of his own. So Baba always say that even though they have given various names, but my original name is Shiva. Benevolent. One who is doing a benevolent deed. Kalyankari. So always doing good. Selfless. He does not have a body of his own, so he is selfless. How could we teach without a body? I was saying, how could he teach without a body? There is no question of inspiration in this. So Baba has to come in the body of Brahma to teach us. Inspiration means thoughts. It is not that he gives inspirations from up above and that they teach you and then they reach you. Like catching power and touching power, they sing. Now also we are using our thoughts. But again, Baba has to also explain, because to start with, the intellect does not have the strength. Then later on, you develop your thought power and also your feelings reaches people through your eyes. There's no question of inspiration in this. The intellects of the children who do not fully recognize the Father, those who do not have full faith, are not able to have remembrance of Him. They do not know who is teaching them. Therefore, whom would they remember? It is only by having remembrance of the Father that your sins can be absorbed. People have been remembering an oval image for birth after birth because they consider that to be God, like Shivlingam. That image symbolizes him being incorporeal and not corporeal, no physical human form. So the Father says, I too have to take the support of matter. But they mistook that they also shown Shankar. But Shiva's temple, only Shivling is kept, no Shankar side by side or behind or front. So he is incorporeal. Then 3 lines also put one dot also there. So the Father says, I too have to take the support of matter. How else could I explain the secrets of the world cycle to you? So Vishnu is lying down in his navel lotus, Brahma is there. They are all human form. But Shiva Baba, no origin, he is Swayambhu. He has no seed. He himself is the seed. Creator. Creator is a seed. How else could I explain the secrets of the world cycle to you? This is spiritual knowledge. So only you spirits receive this knowledge. Only the one Father can give this knowledge. You have to take rebirth. All actors receive their own parts to play. No one can return to the land of Nirvana. Nirvana means beyond sound. Nirvana, 2 meanings. One is without clothes. That's also true. The souls are in Nirvana, means point of like no body, no dress, and also beyond sound. No one can attain eternal liberation. Those who become the number one masters of the world are the ones who go around the cycle of 84 births. They definitely do have to go around the cycle. Like moksha, nobody will have. Human beings believe that they can receive eternal liberation. There are so many different opinions. Arathupal, Porutpal, Inbathupal, Moksha, they are asking. Moksha is not possible. So Inbathupal now in the confluence age. Then the souls are going and coming down. Like that it goes on. So there are so many different opinions. Expansion continues to take place. So no one can return home. The father tells you the story of 84 births. You children have to study and then teach others. No one but you can give this spiritual knowledge. Neither Shudras nor deities can give this knowledge. So third eye is only of the Brahmins. There is no degradation in the golden age, so no one receives this knowledge there. This knowledge is for receiving salvation. First, salvation from the hell. So the bestower of salvation, the liberator, and the guide are all one. No one can become pure except by having the pilgrimage of remembrance. Otherwise, you definitely have to experience punishment and your status is destroyed. Everyone's accounts have to be settled individually. So nobody can, settle my account. They cannot take away a little loan by paying, top up in my mobile like that. I'll give you some top up of your good deeds. Not possible. You can only take the horse, I drop some money for your account. You enjoy. Not possible. Everyone has to do their own deed. You cannot do something for me. I cannot do something for you. What is the need to go into the depth of other religions? So only the people of Bharat receive this knowledge. The Father only comes in Bharat and establishes 3 religions. You are now being taken out of the Shudra religion and into an elevated clan. That's a degraded, impure clan. So here Baba establishes 3 religions, means Brahmin religion, deity religion, and the warrior religion. These are the 3, not those other 3. They are emerging from the stem, the other religions. You are now being taken out of the Shudra religion and into an elevated clan that is a degraded, impure clan. You Brahmins now become instruments to purify everyone. This is called the sacrificial fire of the knowledge of Rudra. So, Rajasva, Sumega, Vinashi, Rudra, Gita, Gyan, Yagya. So, Rudra Shiva has created this sacrificial fire. The whole of the old impure world will be sacrificed into this unlimited sacrificial fire. They say Swaha. They're sitting, like small walls, and there is fire, and they keep dropping something on the other, ghee, like that. So the new world will then be established and the old world destroyed. You are taking this knowledge for the new world. Not even a shadow of the deities can fall on this old world. Even the shadow also, that means they will never come and so they are here only in the body conscious form. That means it can never be called heaven. You children know that those who come in the previous cycle will come again and take this knowledge. That means when you become pure, you become an angel, this world will be destroyed. So you won't be no more a resident of hell. It is destroyed. You are now in quarantine. You are in a confluence, a diamond age. We are in the in-between. Then we go to the soul world, then come down, it becomes heaven again. Diamond becomes gold. So in the diamond age, you experience the happiness beyond the senses. The golden age, again, with through senses only. All fragrance will be there. Everything will be perfect. But that is through body. But now you are having the happiness beyond the senses. Baba says that they will study this. You children know that those who came in the previous cycle will come and again and take this knowledge. They will study this number-wise according to the efforts that they all make. Human beings want peace. However, souls are residents of the land of peace. How can there be peace here? They are giving Nobel Prize, Peace Prize. At this time, there is a peacelessness in every home. This is the kingdom of Ravan. So in the golden age, there is a kingdom of total peace. There is one religion and one language there. Advaita Raja. There is only one religion and one language. To your sweetest beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the Mother, the Father, Babdada. The spiritual father says namaste to your spiritual children, and we spiritual children say namaste to the spiritual father and mother. So essence for dharana, have unlimited disinterest in this world and even forget your own body and remember the land of peace and the land of happiness. Let your intellect have faith and stay on the pilgrimage of remembrance. You must understand the meaning of the mantra Hamso Soham accurately and make effort to change from Brahmins into deities. It is not God to soul and soul to become God. It's not like that. We are coming in the cycle golden, silver, copper, iron, diamond, then go back. Then again, it goes on. Swastik, Swadarsan Chakra. So Baba says that you should know the meaning accurately and make effort to change from Brahmins into deities. Explain the accurate meaning of this mantra to everyone. Hamso Soham. Blessing. Practice having introspection to understand the alaukic languages and become full of success. Whatever Baba speaks, alaukic language. The more you children stabilize yourself in introspection and sweet silence, the more easily you will continue to understand the language of the eyes, the language of feelings, and the language of thoughts. மறுபடியும் அந்த மௌனம் மொழிக்கு வராரு. மௌனமே பார்வையாய் ஒரு பாட்டு பாட வேண்டும். பேச முடியாது அது அதனால அது கண்ணாலே பேசுகிறார். மௌனமே பார்வையால் ஒரு பாட்டு பாட வேண்டும். பார்வையில நான் பாட்டு பாடுறது ஒரு பாட்டு மௌன மொழி. Practice having introspection to understand the alaukic languages and become full of success. So these alaukic language you have to learn. The more you children stabilize yourselves in introspection and sweet silence, the more easily you will continue to understand the language of eyes, the language of feelings, and the language of thoughts. These three languages are the languages of a spiritual yogi life. These alaukic languages are very powerful. According to the time, it is only through these three languages that you will easily be able to attain success. Therefore, now develop practicing of these spiritual languages. So like French, they say German, so multilingual, they say. Here again, we need to have three language formula. Slogan, become so light that the Father is able to sit you on his eyelids and take you back with him. So double light. So you can go along with Bab Dada to the subtle world and also to the soul world. Our says, I can keep you in my eyelids. He has no body, but where is the question of eyelids? So Brahma's eyelids. So Shiva is sitting here. So they are taking like to the soul world. Awake the signal. At the present time, the easy way to benefit the world is to concentrate on your elevated thoughts. So you have to always, if you create elevated thought, that is the benefit for the world, he says. Otherwise, no use. Only in this way will you be able to stabilize the wandering intellects of all souls. Tangal Siddham and Bhagyam. The Siddham means you think. நீங்க என்ன நினைக்கிறீங்களோ அதான் சார் எங்க பாக்கியம். எங்க பாக்கியம் வந்து உங்களுடைய நினைப்புல தான் இருக்குது. Your thinking is our fortune, they are saying. That means we have to create such things so the others, everyone is benefited. At the present time, the easy way to benefit the world is to concentrate on your elevated thoughts. Only in this way will you be able to stabilize the wandering intellects of all souls. The souls especially have the one desire that their wandering intellects should become still and that their minds become concentrated from being mischievous. It's like a jumping from monkey, like a monkey, from one branch to another branch. It is very mischievous. So Baba says, you have to concentrate. Everyone wants this. Stabilize on the Supreme Father. For this, especially practice being concentrated, that is constantly in a stable stage with awareness of belonging to the one Father and another. So when you are close to him, and then everything is his fountain. Like, so many near root. So it is like a power root. Like everything is coming out. Peace, love emanating from you. So if you are with him, then you will also like it is as if the water is falling in various locations. So like Arui falls, waterfalls. So there it falls, but here it uplifts. Correct. They say water falls, let it fall. Niagara Falls, Very good. Now his souls are going up. Saying you are with the Shimbaba. So completely we are drenched or quenched our thirst. Very good. Om Shanti. Okay. Yeah, babe. Om Shanti. The sweet children, the bestower of liberation in life, who grants salvation to all, has become, and he has become your father. You are his children. Therefore, you should have a great deal of intoxication. Which children's intellects are unable to have remembrance of Baba constantly? The intellects of those who do not have full faith are unable to have constant remembrance of Baba. They do not know who is teaching them, who is it they would remember. Those who recognize him accurately and who remember him become absolved of their sins. The Father himself comes and gives you the accurate introduction of himself and his hope. Om Shanti. So I think they are